Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We are in the middle of holiday season and we have 3 amazing cocktails to get you through the thick of it.
And we have a handful of movie suggestions for you to turn on when you have talked all the talking that you want to talk.
Because this is Boozy Movies, where watching movies and making cocktails is what we do.
In case you missed it, last week we featured the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which is a quintessential Thanksgiving film to watch. We also have 2 delightful cocktails that are quintessential Thanksgiving dishes.
Usually we do 2 cocktails, but today we're gonna throw in an extra one for free. So our first one is called the Autumn Rickey, featuring bourbon and a maple cream soda. It's gonna be quite tasty.
And our second cocktail, we have everyone's favorite drink, and that is the Margarita, but Thanksgiving.
With an autumn twist.
Yeah, that's right.
Our third cocktail features Pear Vodka. It's light, it's crisp, it's spiced, and it is the Apple and Pear Cobbler.
So let's get these Thanksgiving festivities started by making the Autumn Rickey.
We're gonna be using bourbon, lime juice, maple cream syrup, club soda, and lime.
In a shaker tin, combine 1.5 ounces bourbon, 1 ounce lime juice, and 1/2 ounce maple cream syrup. Add ice, cover, and shake until chilled. Strain into a chilled Collins glass with cubes and top with club soda. Garnish with a lime wheel and serve with a straw. Here we have the Autumn Rickey. So we pulled this cocktail recipe off of liquor.com's list of great Thanksgiving cocktails. We did embellish it a little bit, because we are Boozy Movies, by making a maple cream syrup. And that's just adding vanilla bean. We are going to put the recipe for that in the comments below. It also makes a really good mocktail.
So this is a really refreshing drink. I think this is perfect for even a warm fall day. Maybe a little different. Sometimes, during fall you want to sit by the fireplace and enjoy a nice warming drink. But I really like the way the bourbon and the lime juice mix together here, and then that maple cream soda is just pretty awesome.
Yeah, the lime is super refreshing in here. You get a lot of that, of course. There's 1 ounce in there. And the vanilla just really rounds it all out. Just really deliciously beautiful, creamy flavored.
So good.
And for the mocktail, you would do 1 ounce of lime juice and 1.5 ounces of the maple cream syrup. Top it with soda water, and away you go. So for everybody's favorite season, according to the internet, we need to make everybody's favorite cocktail, according to the internet. And that is
Margarita.
yes. But before we make that Thanksgiving margarita, we would like you to really quick like, subscribe, and comment below what is your favorite season and what is your favorite classic cocktail. We'd like to know.
All right, let's make some margaritas.
Yes. Thanksgiving. For the Thanksgiving margarita, you will need Reposado Tequila, Liquor 43, Amaretto, Pumpkin Puree, lime juice, pie spice syrup, ground ginger, sea salt, and fresh sage.
Combine 1 tablespoon ground ginger with 1 teaspoon of fine sea salt. Rim a coupe glass with lime and the ginger salt mix, and chill in the freezer. In a shaker tin, combine 1.5 ounces Reposado Tequila, 1/4 ounce Liquor 43, 1/4 ounce Amaretto, 1 ounce pumpkin puree, 3/4 ounce lime juice, and 1/2 ounce pie spice syrup. Add ice, cover, and shake until chilled. Double strain into the prepared coupe, and garnish with a sage leaf. And here is the Thanksgiving margarita. Now, this did come from liquor.com's website, but as always, we had to make a couple of changes because we really love the comforting spices of the fall season, but we also love the tequila kick. So we kind of wanted to mesh all that together a little more.
Yes, this is really delicious. There is, again, some lime juice in there. Makes it a little bit more on the savory side with having that salt and ginger rim, but all of that spice is just so nice. And I could see this going really, really well in any Thanksgiving dinner.
Wow. Yeah. Also, putting the ginger root powder on the rim with the salt, whoa, that's really, really nice. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
You also get a whiff of that that sage as you take a sip.
The pumpkin really makes that silky texture.
Yeah, we wanted something a little creamy, right?
Yep, makes it creamy, silky, delicious. Sans the ice, I think it makes a really fine cocktail. All of these cocktails today are a bit low ABV anyway for us, and so we do enjoy it without the ice.
Now we're gonna move on to our third cocktail, the Apple and Pear Cobbler. Once we finish that, we're gonna bring the other two cocktails back in, and we're gonna discuss some Thanksgiving movies, some all-time classics in my book.
Yes, let's do that. Let's make it.
We're gonna be using Pear Vodka, Apple Brandy, lemon juice, and apple butter.
In a shaker tin, combine 1.5 ounces Pear Vodka, 1/2 ounce Apple Brandy, 3/4 of an ounce lemon juice, and 1/2 ounce of apple butter. Add ice, cover, and shake until chill. Double strain into a Nick and Nora glass. And garnish with some fresh apple. Here we have the Apple and Pear Cobbler. So this is a super simple drink to make. Cobblers are categorized as pretty much the anything goes cocktail. And the reason why this is anything goes is because there's apple butter in it.
There's also the Pear Vodka, which is really nice. It's really light. It's really fresh. As you can see, we just finished a bottle. We've really been enjoying it. This is the Wild Roots pear, and it says it's infused with real pear. So it's not just like, you know, pear flavored. I think that's probably like what Absolute or some of those other companies do, but at least if you like it infused with the real stuff, they claim to do that.
Yes, and the pear really comes through in this cocktail. Also, again, what comes through is the citrus. We try to keep it clean and light for Thanksgiving because it's going to go really, really well with all of those heavy foods that you're eating.
Yes.
And help digest and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Other things to note is just a little bit of spice from that apple butter.
Yeah.
Really like rounds up and warms up this cocktail. So this is a Boozy movie creation, and it was inspired by Brian's family.
Yes.
We were gifted the apple butter that we put into this cocktail, and we learned about this pear vodka from one of his other family members. So thank you, family.
Yes.
My family, why don't you bring that in? My family is super close too, and so I can't really relate to some of the horror stories in these Thanksgiving movies. Can you relate to the Thanksgiving horrors that are depicted in these movies?
Not typically, no. Maybe some of you out there can. I know in movies, they can be slightly exaggerated, but me myself, I must admit that I do love coming home for the holidays.
Yes, and speaking of coming home for the holidays, there's a few Thanksgiving movies out there that depict that. One called Home for the Holidays, and that is actually directed by Jodie Foster.
Yeah, I've never seen it. I remember seeing like the trailer and the preview for it, and Holly Hunter's in it, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, just like a quick recap, it is about a middle-aged woman, about our age, who basically everything in her life is going away, falling apart, whatever, and so then she's kind of in this sort of midlife crisis-y time, sort of forced to go back home and into Baltimore and spend time with her family for the holidays, where she works on reinventing herself and maybe bringing new people into her life or bringing up old people in her life.
Sounds really exciting. I was more a fan of like Thanksgiving movies like Son-in-Law with Pauly Shore. That's pretty wild. You know, Pauly Shore, he had some hits.
Yeah.
But this one, I remember seeing it, and I probably even saw it in the theater. And I was like, hey, you know what? It's pretty fun. Basically, South Dakota, I think. Mm-hmm. You know, this young South Dakota lady who grew up on a farm ends up going out to, I think, like California. And UCLA. So she goes from very conservative to very kind of like wild child a little bit.
Yeah, and she brings home a man who she becomes engaged to, who is wild and sort of unpredictable and played by Pauly Shore. So imagine that. If a family Thanksgiving is not normally your style, then a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving is a great little short film to watch, and it's classic, right?
Yeah.
Basically, Peppermint Patty invites herself and her friends over to Charlie Brown's for Thanksgiving, and the only thing Charlie Brown can make to that point is cold cereal and toast.
Anything worth doing is worth doing right.
And according to Linus, he doesn't make toast well, but Linus is like, you know what, Charlie Brown, we will help you. And typical Charlie Brown. He does the very best he can, but things don't necessarily go his way.
And he's like the little engine that could.
Yes, so that is a great one. Other great family-friendly animated films are going to be Freebird and A Thanksgiving Movie.
Everybody loves Freebird.
Yes, they all feature a gobble gobble turkey.
There's also a not so family-friendly Thanksgiving film just called Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, for you horror buffs. It follows the story of a Black Friday that's gone wrong, and then a murderer terrorizes Plymouth, Massachusetts because they want to. Inspired by Thanksgiving, so I'm guessing Pilgrim Dress and everything, we have not seen it.
No, but if you have, let us know what you think below.
Yes.
Now, we do want to finish up with what I think is, I don't know if it's my favorite, because Planes, Trains, and Automobiles probably is. It's a very different Thanksgiving film, and that is Scent of a Woman, starring Al Pacino. He won Best Actor for this, an amazing performance. Chris O'Donnell is also in it, and a very young Philip Seymour Hoffman plays kind of a jerk.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes, and this movie, out of all of the ones that we've mentioned, have topped the ratings.
I do find it interesting that there's not a lot of like highly rated Thanksgiving films. There's a ton of Halloween ones, there's a ton of Christmas ones, but really, you know, I feel like Thanksgiving could probably use a few more.
Which is so sad because honestly, Thanksgiving is like one of my favorite holidays.
That's pretty great. I mean, who doesn't love to eat and watch football? Well, actually, you don't like to watch football, but it's a lot of fun, and you get to have 3 great cocktails right here.
Speaking of these cocktails, super easy, great to throw on any Thanksgiving bar. We look forward to having you come back every single week, so don't forget to hit that little alert bell. We've got Christmas movies and Christmas cocktails coming up soon.
Yeah, we just did a whole bunch of Halloween ones, so check those out.
Yes, so cheers to giving thanks in a world that could use more of it.
Absolutely. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving.